Teflon for drop top tees. I'm here today with my wife Jennifer. She's kind of just here at the start of the video to say hi, because you never get to see her. And my cameraman son Tim, who exactly 2 weeks from now will already be sworn into the Air Force and on his way down to Lackland Air Force Base to begin basic training. So he's not going to get to help with too many more videos. We're going to do a couple more before he leaves. But anyway, what I want to do today is replace or install a Cobalt dual hood lift kit, because as you know, now you have to lift it up, support it, kind of easy to put it in. Taking this thing out is a pain because it always goes a little sideways and you have to get it, you have to kind of twist it just to get it out. But what we're going to do is put in a kit that will eliminate this. As a matter of fact, if we wanted to, we could completely take this off when we're done, but we probably won't, just because we're going to keep as much of the original parts on it as we can. I don't know, I'll think about that later. Maybe I'll take it off. But we won't need to use that anymore. So if we want to get in here and work on the engine, this won't be in the way. Hood lift this kit is going to go in the back, and we'll show you that in just a moment. Here's what comes with the kit. These are available Amazon, eBay. We went with a better known name, Cobalt, from Mas Miata. So you just go to the Mas Miata site, and you have to get the 2016 Miata, and then it'll also say like /124 Spider or something like that. But they sell hood lift kits for the MX-5, NA, NB, NC, and ND. So they only have one place on their site to order it, and then you have to go in and select which model you want. If you don't switch it over to ND 124, the struts you get will not fit your car. So make sure you go in and select the right thing. This is everything that came out of the box. You have your two struts with the mounting, all the accessories you need to mount on each side. So the very first thing we have to do, using the 12mm, you find your blocking plates right here, and we're going to remove them. We're going to do that on both sides. Okay, and I'm going to add right now, a short extension is also useful. They don't mention that, but because of the way it goes, it's just going to be easier to put this stuff on. So out of each strut, you take out the front mounts, and you're going to mount these to where this is to the front of the car. I'll show you in just a second, but we have one more thing we have to add. And that is, we have these bolt studs that we're going to add in these holes. I'm just going to get them started before I put it in. Okay, so this is going to go like this with the stud to the inside. This one's going over here. Stud to the inside and facing to the front. Run towards the front end of the car. And then you use the bolts that you just unscrewed the blocking plates and remount this. And you can go ahead and cinch these down.
Need a deep socket for that one.
Either a deep socket or just an open wrench, box wrench will do it.
Pass through? Or that, or a combination wrench.
That's probably what we need the 13 for. Here, I'll show you why you're going to want that little short extension. On the rear one, it's not a problem. On the front one, you can put it on, but you don't have any wiggle room, so that extension just makes it much less of a struggle. So what we have left are the upper mounts, 2 more studs. Whoops, I'm going to do this wrong. Unlike the other ones, these studs are going to go to the inside. So you mount these the opposite way you did the other ones. Strange. So on each side of the hood, the hinge connects right here, and that's where we're going to install these mounts. And the same as with the front mounts, we're going to use these bolts to secure everything again. Now they say just do one of these bolts at a time. Just so your hood doesn't go wonky on you like that.
I have never seen a hood do that.
Because it's bolted down. So I need that extension again. I'm going to use the extension again just for the same reason. Okay, so we got one more to go. I'll do this other one the way they say to, and that is you take and loosen one of these. They want you to put this bolt on loosely before you undo the bottom one so that the hood doesn't come all the way loose. So you just take that one out, you put your top on and tighten it down, but don't cinch it, just make it a little snug to keep the hood from coming loose.
Because this is a heavy piece of metal.
If you're doing it by yourself, definitely recommend it, especially on this side because you don't have the strut holding it up. And then you can go ahead and take the other one out. Confident that your hood's not going to bop you in the face or something. I'll tighten that up a little bit more.
You said not to cinch it down.
I didn't. I just made it snug. Oops. Okay, so they say we needed a 13mm wrench. We don't. We need a 10mm to tighten these. Let me show you a little inconsistency in the instructions here. It says right here, 12mm socket, 13mm wrench, ratchet. But then if you go back here and look at the parts list, these ball studs are 10mm. So far I've needed the 12mm socket and a 10mm box. And I didn't need the 13mm at all. Okay, goes to the top. And all you do is take this and it'll push on here. Now you notice this doesn't line up. First of all, we have to twist this around so it's going to line up with the hole. But we're going to have to take this out and we're going to have to lift the hood up, get these other ones to align and get them on. So your hood's going to actually end up going up higher than it used to, which isn't a bad thing if you're working on your car. And there you're almost done. You can see how it's going to look once we open it. But let me move these tools. We're going to have to trim our firewall just a little bit to allow the hood to close. Let me put this in the car. Get that away. And I'll show you the reason for that when we close it. Put your camera right over there against the firewall as we bring this down. See how it's going to hit right there? That actually works, even without messing with it. Okay? But it pushes the firewall down. So you can trim that a little bit to where it fits right through. To the right, to the left, I mean.
Inside.
There we go. Now here's the other thing. When you open your hood now, you get to this point, it opens itself. Okay? So what we need to do, if you want to, this is just going to knock it down. You take, and you can just trim right here. And you just trim a little spot for it. To fit down in there a little better. Now push it down. There you go. Done. Open it up again. Again, when you open it, whoop, it does the rest by itself. Much cleaner look. We got the black ones because it matches our car. I know you can get from Cobalt. I don't know if they come in other colors. On the internet, I've seen them in red. I don't know if there's other colors available or not. I haven't really researched it because I wanted the Cobalt ones because they seem nice. And if you have the right tools to start with and don't have to figure out that the instructions kind of told you the wrong thing, this is maybe 15 minutes. You have to undo 4 bolts, put 4 bolts back on, undo 4 bolts on the other side, put 4 bolts back on, slide on your struts, trim if you want to, and voila, you're done. Easy mod, makes it easier to work on the engine, and it just looks cooler when you open your hood, like you're at an auto show. This looks better than this ugly thing sticking up. Then if you want to, you can take this all the way off. I'm probably going to leave it there, like I said, just because if I ever sell it, who knows, maybe the original person wants to convert it back to stock. If I take it off, I'm going to end up losing it at some point. It's going to be in the garage. We're just going to throw it away. Besides just the ease of opening it, the fact that it looks nicer, check this out. Here's another bonus if you're working on your car. Let's look at this hood strut. This is how high the hood used to be. Look how much higher. You're gaining another 6 inches of headspace as you lean over. So for those of you who turn wrenches on your car, this is really a sweet thing. You don't have to worry about the hood getting in your way now. I like it. Okay, so there you have it. This is a 15-20 minute job. Easy thing to do. Tomorrow, I know the scissors there. Tomorrow, we're taking Etienne to Joseph's car toy shop, and we're going to get a upgraded sound system put in it, including some custom speaker mounts in the cubby holes behind our seats. And we won't get her back till late Thursday. We'll probably do a video on Friday, maybe Saturday, and show you what that looks like. In the meantime, for the people watching the video when we post it tonight, on July 29th and July 30th, Spreadshirt is offering 50% discount, 15% discount on all merchandise. Things like this, a lot of other designs for 124 Spiders, both classic Calussos and designed specifically for the Abarth that show Abarths on them, as well as classic 124s, all the different models of MX-5s and Mustangs too right now, and a couple Z4s. The address is shop.spreadshirt.com/drop-top-tees. Come by and check us out. You bought the car, now buy the shirt. Good day.